Here we are again at Tuesday Talk. So I had some questions on my How to YouTube video from some viewers in regards to monetization and also a little more detail about how to upload videos, how to edit and get them onto YouTube. So I'm more than happy to answer these questions this week. We'll dig a little deeper. So I've been getting the topics for my Tuesday Talk from our channel members. So this week we're getting our topic, our request from viewers. So you viewers would make great channel members. So it's so easy to join. Just click join and it's only 99 cents a month. And so I know I spend more than that in one trip on one item at the Dollar Tree, and that happens more than once a month. So lots of good community, and whenever you engage on the page, like either during a live or during a premiere video, then you'll have a special emoji that is just for you. It identifies you as a channel member. And you'll also get invited to a Facebook page that's exclusive, and we have exclusive content there too at times. So it's just kind of a like insider track special group. So, and it's really in its infancy stages. We might get to a point where we do kits or things like that, special projects for channel members. But right now, we're just sharing ideas. I just want to have you be part of our community as well. So the last time we talked about monetization, I was a little unsure. I didn't remember because it had been a while since I'd been monetized. But you have to have 1,000 subscribers and it's 4,000 hours of watch time. And that needs to be in the 365 days previous. So if you have a bunch of watch time and then you just make it to your subs and then your watch time trails off, you have to watch that because it's a rolling 365 days. So you always want to make sure that if you're looking to monetize, that you have your watch time. And if you don't, that's when you call all your family and friends and just put all your videos on a specific playlist. I have mine divided into my Tuesday Talk and also step by step. So if you have some content up there, obviously you do. If you're getting ready to monetize, then put it in a playlist and then just share that link with all your family and friends and just tell them, hey, put this on and let it play. So there's nothing wrong with doing that. I think everybody has done that. Today I'm going to do a little DIY crafty thing, and I'm going to film it, and then I'm going to do some editing on it and do the screen record just like I did the last time to show you some little tips and tricks that I use in the UCut app that I use for uploading all of my videos. And then I want to get it, I'll make it short, but we'll get it to the point where I can show you how then to upload it to YouTube, because there was some questions on that. So here you can see my setup for this situation. Now I'm going to turn the camera a little bit to have it facing down whenever I do my project, and I'll show you what that looks like. Pay no attention to the fact that it's mid-May and I still have Easter stuff up. And here's what it looks like when I have the phone or the camera tilted down to do the project. You can see in the screen that we're looking at the tabletop. What I'm doing now is adding in the videos that I did for my little craft. There's the screen that you just saw, and now all of those little clips that I just recorded, me doing my craft, I am selecting. I hit the plus sign and then I just select. That particular clip is longer, so it'll come out. This one's longer too. So you see how it comes out. You just hit the check mark and then you hit that orange arrow to load all those things in the sequence that you selected them. So the first thing that I usually do is go back into my clips and I hit volume, and then I turn the volume the whole way down because I'm doing voiceovers. So what I'm recording right now, I'm recording over my video. Next, what I'm doing is editing. Pay attention to the orange line because I click that very often and then I'll hit split. Because what I do then is I delete part of that. Now what just happened there, sometimes if you press your finger down too long, it will take you back to ordering, changing the order of the videos. So no problem, just go back a screen to do that. But so in this particular clip, I'm taking the back off of a little hook rack that I got at the flea market. And I just feel like that people don't need to see all this detail about me taking staples out and taking the cardboard off the back. Sometimes I feel like videos can just get too boring and too long. At least that's my concern. I don't ever want to put people to sleep. So if I'm ever putting you to sleep, please be kind and let me know. You pieced out to the video. So again, I'm just going through the motions, turning that volume down on every clip and getting rid of the sections that I feel are too long. Another thing you can do when you hit that split is change the speed. You don't necessarily have to delete all of that, but if you hit the speed, then you can speed it up. So I think that's effective. I think you can increase the speed. When you're painting something, for instance, people can see you paint. They know what it's like to see you paint. So to see you paint coat after coat or increase just the whole thing it's a lot. So I'm letting you watch this now, and then I'm going to show you the clips then that were edited out. I actually used that long press and changed the order. I put this video in front of the rest of them so that you could see how I edited. It may be a lot of just pressing buttons right now, but at least it's an overview so you can sort of see what needs done. So that's a section that I decide to, let me see, speed up. Yep, have to turn the volume down on that. And I'm selecting that section, and now I'm changing the speed. So now it's going to go a whole lot faster. I know you can't see the top of the screen, but what's important, I feel, is for you to see what's going on down below. Changing that volume, going back to the beginning of the clip and playing it. So I go through and I do this over and over again. I will show you also in some screenshots where the volume is, or where the microphone is. So where you go when it's time to record. I just rotated the screen there. For whatever reason, that clip was kind of weird. So I just rotated it so that it looked right. And again, we talked about aspect ratio. This is all in that 16:9 aspect ratio. So on any of these clips, if you hit crop, you'll see that you can select an aspect ratio. We'll talk about doing shorts and doing videos for TikTok and all that, because that's a different aspect ratio. We'll talk about that in another video. Right now, we're just talking about the 16:9 aspect ratio. I'm using two phones here, so that's why I forgot to turn my volume down on the one I'm recording on. 16:9 is what you want to do for YouTube. It's for television viewing. Did you ever watch Funniest Home Videos and you notice sometimes some of the videos have borders on either side? That's because they were filmed in portrait mode, not in the 16:9 aspect ratio. Okay? This will all make sense if you keep working with it. So I continue to edit this video. I want to show people how to do this step, but I'm doing it fast because doing it slow to me is agonizing. I can't stand watching my own self do it, let alone watching somebody else do it. When you are, sometimes there are times when you can just play some music and, let the video play. And we can talk about how you add music as well. And one thing that I think that is important to note with music is abrupt starts and stops. So I was watching a video today of a YouTuber, and every time she'd talk, she'd stop the music, but she didn't fade it out. So when you talk, it's, to me, important that you fade out your music and fade it back in so that it isn't just abrupt volume changes and starts and stops. So right now I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to add a little music in. Now that I've lowered that volume, I can do a voiceover over top of it. So I'm going to show you how that works. So I split it and then I select volume and I turn that volume. I usually like to put it at 3 or 4. And again, I get my music from Epidemic Sound. And then I hit fade and I fade the previous clip out so that it's a nice gentle fade, not abrupt. So now I want to show you how then I record. So I hit that record, the microphone, and then I start talking. You have to hit that button there that says record. And if I start recording and I don't like the way it sounds, I can just stop it. And then I can either, hit OK, or I could hit that trash can there to get rid of it. So if it's okay, I'm just going to hit the check mark and keep going. Now, while you're watching what it actually looked like in my video, I'm just going to go over a couple things, what I feel are essential parts of a YouTube video. First, I think is the catch. Now, everybody's going to develop their own style, but I feel like just like writing a song or a poem, you say something initially that catches people's attention. So I do that little intro, and then I put my theme. And I've learned to keep that short because it's a long theme song. That's where people might go, okay, fast forward or click off. So I think the content should be varied. Don't just talk. Maybe throw in an ASMR video occasionally where you don't talk and it's just sound. Just, do what you want to do. And most importantly, I feel like be yourself. Timing. A longer video can keep people's attention, yet short enough to keep them watching. I feel like that's just a varied subject. Once you develop your audience, they can look and see, oh boy, that's a 2-hour video, and they might just love you enough to watch it that entire time, or maybe they're cooking dinner while they're watching it, and they just like your chat while you're doing something. Like Jamie Ray Vintage, they do that. Like they'll do paint paloozas, and they'll go for hours. My friend Lel from Made by Marley, I mean, they go sometimes for a long video, but she's teaching. She's very much a teacher. So, when your audience loves you, they will sit and watch that video. Maybe when you're new, though, you might catch more attention by doing a shorter video, because I know myself, sometimes I will say, I play time games all the time, and I'll think, I'm eating my breakfast and I have so long, 20 minutes or less, to watch something. So I'm going to pick videos that are probably, 10 minutes or less. So, or, right around there, 10 to 15 minutes. So sometimes people will watch a video based on how long they have to watch it. I also feel like an essential part is an outro. Sometimes people might tune off. My outro says, thanks so much for watching. I can repeat it every single time because I say it all the time. It was pre-recorded, but I had some copyright infringement stuff on there. I'm going to be changing it up pretty soon anyway, but I have the video and I just record over it all the time. Just make sure you get that plea for like and subscribe in there before the outro. There's so much more you can do. You can add transitions like I did here. You can add stickers. I'm going to show you then how to upload a video in the next step. I created a short video with the 3 clips of my finished projects, because if I ended the other one, then it would end the video. So up in the right hand corner, I click save. This is only going to take a minute because of it being such a short video. Then I'm going to share it to YouTube. So in the interest of time, not for our video, but for my time, every time I upload a video, I just go right down to where it says public, and then I hit schedule, and I schedule it for what time I want it to be. So it always goes to the next day by default, but I'm picking today at 4 o'clock. I'm going to delete this little video, but on my actual YouTube channel, but I'm just doing this for the purpose to show you. So I always do that just so that it uploads quickly, because then while it's uploading, I can go into the YT Studio app. Now you're going to want to download that on your phone as well, because you can do so much with it. So here we are in the YT Studio. I have a folder on my phone that I keep YouTube and YT Studio in. When you pull it up, normally this is the landing page or the dashboard. Shows you how many subscribers, it shows your latest videos and any new comments. And you are going to select content down at the bottom, because it'll show even your videos that are being uploaded. So you click the little pencil icon up in the upper right, and there's where you can go to change your thumbnail picture. We can create a thumbnail. Now normally I'd have gone to PixArt. A lot of people use Canva, but I use PixArt, and we can talk about that someday. But you can select whatever you want for your thumbnail, and we've talked about that before. And also add a description, which normally I copy and paste from my last video, and I change the beginning paragraph and add any links that I'm going to. Monetization, I'm not going to select on in this case because I'm going to delete the video, but you have to tell it if you want to monetize it, which of course you do in normal circumstances. and then add to playlist. I would click Tuesday Talk in this case, but I'm not going to again because I'm not really going to save it. And then hashtags. So any hashtags, this is important because people that are searching will find your video. Now for real, I'm adding my outro, and I sincerely do thank you for watching, and I hope that you will like this video and share it with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already, and visit at lavintagedecor.company. I've just updated the website. On Instagram, we're LaVintage Decor, and on Facebook, we're LaVintage Decor Altoona. Stay well.